I think the Niners are going to play a lot better. I really do. I think they're going to play a lot better. I don't know that they're going to play a lot worse. I think they're going to play better. I think that's going to be the difference. But I'll tell you, the secondary for the 49ers is making me nervous. Tayshaun Gibson doesn't look good. Logan Ryan was a disaster against the run. Ambry Thomas did not play the ball in the air with poise. He's just grabbing guys. I mean, what are you doing, bro? Are you confident in the Niners secondary, or would you make a change?
Mm, I'm confident with everybody except Ambry Thomas because that guy was definitely he was the weak link there. He was getting PIs. He just wasn't being able to stick with the receiver. And again with Logan Ryan too, I wasn't happy with him. I know Jair's had some injuries, and I know that he's been the rookie, and you want the veteran presence. He's missed some tackles in his time, but he's a young buck. But Logan Ryan, you're the veteran. You shouldn't be missing those tackles. Like that play that we talked about earlier with Aaron Jones, I was Logan Ryan that missed the nasty. I mean, he got his ankles broken. He missed the tackle, and it almost was the game. So I think that you should make a switch, and maybe put in Jair Brown. Maybe see if George Odom can be beneficial in that spot. It's just tough because my guy Talanoa, I wish he was there, man. It was nice that he was there on the sidelines, but that loss is showing a big gaping hole because this secondary has been really patchwork over the last couple of weeks, and I think that maybe their chemistry isn't what it was when Hufanga was there, because then you had the rookie again. You had Logan Ryan, Ambry Thomas. He's been thrown around different times. He played good early in the season, but I mean, other than Mooney Ward and Diamond Lenore, who were really solid. I mean, Mooney Ward had a couple PBUs in the end zone that really saved the game. Other than those two guys, it's a toss up, and I like Gibson too. I think he'll have a big game this week. But I mean, at this point, you might need to throw a little wrench in the game because I was not too thrilled with how Logan Ryan and Ambry Thomas played this weekend.
Yeah, I'm okay with Ambry, but Logan Ryan's got to sit. Shanahan was asked why he went with Logan Ryan over Jair Brown after the game, and he said, we knew that we kind of decided that when Jair had missed about 4 weeks. I think it was 2 games, but he's been out for 4 weeks. He's been awesome in practice. I love Jair. It has nothing to do with him, just our experience of playoff games being around us. I think it's a lot when you got a rookie who hasn't played in a month, who's very passionate, aggressive player. I just don't want to put all that on him to have him go out in a playoff game when he hasn't been out there for 4 weeks, especially when you have a veteran behind him who could just calm down a little bit. If things would have gone differently, we would have put Jair in right away, but we really don't want to do that, or we don't want to do that really to Jair. Well, here's the thing. Go with Jair. Jair's a much better run defender than Logan Ryan. And Jair, I believe Jair will step up to the moment. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. Logan Ryan is a veteran stopgap guy who was on a freaking cruise when they called him. Go with Jair Brown. Jair Brown's your blue chip guy who's going to be a major player in your secondary going forward. I mean, it's freaking January the 23rd. You can't coach this guy up. I thought Steve Wilkes was a defensive backfield coach. For crying out loud, go with Jair Brown. He's way more physical. He's faster. I'll take my chances on busted plays. I'll gamble on Jair Brown. I hated the effort that I saw against the run from Logan Ryan. Montgomery's a monster. He's 220 pounds. He's on a 5'10 frame. You got to have some thumpers back there. He's just going to run right over and through and around Logan Ryan. If there's one thing I got to see in this game, I got to see Samuel Womack activated, and I got to see Jair Brown starting over Logan Ryan. And it's at this point, it's kind of pisses me off actually. And I'm gonna have, and then I'll tell you the other one. Enough Sebastian Joseph Day. Play Kinlaw. Yeah, Sebastian Joseph Day got pushed around by the Packer O-line. He's going to get pushed around by the Lions O-line. Kinlaw, on the other hand, is stronger at the point. He reset the line of scrimmage. He made some plays. They only got 6 hits on the quarterback, 5 from Bosa, 1 from Kinlaw. Nobody else who calls themselves a defensive lineman even touched the quarterback the entire night. Play Kinlaw, play Jair, sit Day, sit Logan Ryan.
Yeah, Logan Ryan needs to. He was so bad. I mean, like I said, that was the only one play I mentioned, the Aaron Jones play. But There's a lot of other bad plays. And you're right. You know what? If you have this young rookie, if you want to give this man some confidence, you tell him, you know what? I'm putting your ass in the NFC Championship game. Go out there and have yourself a day, young man. You know how much he can learn and develop from this moment. And if he plays back, he will learn from it and grow from it. This guy, Logan Ryan, he's not going to be on the team after this season. Why are you putting your trust in this man who's basically a rent-a player for depth because you had some injuries? Put some trust in your blue chip rookie. Like you said, this man was drafted with their first pick this year, and they think he's going to be the future of the secondary. When Tashawn Gibson's gone next year, you're going to have Hufanga and Jair Brown, most likely. So let this man get some confidence. I was sick to my stomach with Logan Ryan. That's another guy I was screaming, get your ass out of there, man. And
I mean, who goes on a cruise? You know, either people who just graduated from high school, college, or old people.
Old folks, man.
If you're on, you know, if I'm looking for a football player and he's on a cruise, that isn't that a pretty good indication that he's not in the right mindset or frame of mind? I mean, how many people who are wolfing down a bunch of desserts on a cruise really are, you know, yeah, that's the guy we need. That is the guy. I mean, I talked to him last week, and you know what? I like him, and he's smart, and so what? I go with Jair Brown. Go with Kinlaw. Please. What do you make of Brian Griese, the Niners quarterback coach, and the offensive passing game specialist Clint Kubiak, both interviewed for the Saints OC job? Who would you rather see stick around between Griese and Kubiak?
They're both good. They're both good football minds. They both come from good football families. I think it'd be a good opportunity for both of them. I hope they both don't take the job, but you know, that's Kyle Shanahan's coaching tree, and it's it every time of the year around this time of the year, we're getting coaches poached. But I think I like Brian Griese a little bit better. I think he's been a heck of a QB coach. I really like what he's done, especially since we had some bad, you know, QB coaches over the years. In my opinion, Rick Scolangelo, I didn't like him. So if I had to choose, I'd rather lose Clint Kubiak because I think Brian Griese's better overall in terms of being able to develop a guy like Brock Purdy. So I would keep Brian Griese, and you can get another guy to replace Kubiak, I think. I mean, you can go get one of the other Kubiaks, you know? So go bring it in.
I'd like to keep Griese as well. The Bears also expressed some interest in Kubiak, and then they hired Shane Waldron away from Seattle. But I to me, if it's one or the other, I would say stay with Griese, and I think he's had a good impact on Brock Purdy. And I would allow Kubiak to walk.